Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? It's your boy Fatty here with Lehigh and of course Robert, aka Shadow Wolf Gaming. And today,
hey, forget all that. Forget all that, bro. Forget all that. We finna eat these straight glizzies. No homo. Pause. Push play. Pause. But we finna get into these hot dogs. I came over here because they said they wanted to do the hot dog challenge. They wanted to see how the hot dog challenge day today.
I don't know how it's possible, but somehow Airsoftfatty just keeps digging a hole deeper for himself, and it's surprising because you really got to dig that hole wide. You know, you have to be able to get the circumference, you got to be able to get the diameter correct. It's a whole big ordeal, yet somehow, some way, he decided, you know what, I'm going to take my channel into the mukbang era. We're about to see him eat 8 hot dogs in like 8 minutes. It's an absolutely preposterous video, and it's basically a nightmare blunt rotation. You have Autismo 1, Autismo 2, and then you have Midget Man, who can't help but he's talking like how I was in like 7th grade. He keeps saying no homo in the video nonstop. He can't control himself. And it's like, you're just eating hot dogs, dude. And maybe it's me. Maybe I'm a purist. But what are those buns? What are those buns? They're just so bready. The best part of the hot dog is making sure that you have a good ratio. You can't have too much bread. It ruins the experience. That's a fact. That's why using pieces of bread, like typical pieces of bread from a loaf, ruins a hot dog. You have to have the right ratio. It has to be the right chewiness. It has to be the right type of hot dog. It's a whole thing. I won't delve into it too deep. But we basically got the Whack Pack from the Howard Stern show sitting here thinking, yeah, you know what's gonna be a really good video? 2 morbidly obese men and a black midget with stumpy legs doing a mukbang video. That's good. That's gonna get us to the top.
Robert, how many you got? Robert only got 6.
Yeah,
Robert's trying to cheat.
I am not.
I'm cheating
Yes, you
too.
are, you cheating bastard.
I'm cheating.
I don't cheat.
Well, your girl left your ass.
That ain't
Robert,
even
get your
funny.
phone off the table.
So I'm not really up to date with the Robert, history, everything that's gone on with him. I'm really only aware of him through Fatty. That's about it. I have no interest in watching his videos, none at all. But somehow, Fatty's cutting deep. A girl? Robert got a girl? And out of this trio, I would put him second. I think Short Legs over there on the side, Short Round, I think he has the best chance. Fatty he's too far gone. No chance at all. It's never gonna happen. But what I really want to know is what do they do to these hot dogs? What do they do to them? They look like a 70-year-old Hollywood actress, 20 years past her prime, going through Botox and LASIK surgery and all the different skin tightening surgeries, just completely decimated. And that's just the flesh that's sitting underneath, and it's popped open. It's just like, what are you possibly doing? I think they said that they boiled the hot dogs, which I'm gonna be honest. This might be controversial, guys. This might be controversial, but I'm a boiled hot dog guy. I know a lot of people like grilling them. If you're a microwave hot dog guy, get out of here. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear you talk about how you're putting a weird tube of processed meat into the microwave and eating that and pretending like you're satisfied with your life. Like, that's the decision that you wanted to make. You're like, yeah, I just worked 9 to 5 at the ball crushing factory, and I came home and I microwaved a hot dog for dinner. Have more respect for yourself. But if you're gonna boil the hot dog, you can't be having them bust open. Can't be no homo. Can't be having them bust open. That's just unbelievably disgusting.
Focus.
I am focused.
Now, these Jordan Frankfurts, I have heard, they are a mains quality. It's like us, how we have to go get the Piggly Wiggly brand of hot dogs and eat them when your mama ain't got no money and your lights off, and the only thing she can do is heat up the hot water, let you bathe. Mama used to heat up the hot water for you, and Mama used to heat up the same hot water to cook your hot dogs.
100% honest. Half the time that this man talks, I don't know what the hell he's talking about. I don't know what he's saying. His mother's bathing him in water and then putting it on the stove to cook the hot dogs. Is that why his legs never grew bigger? You can't be saying that. Can't be saying that. And the funniest part about this entire mukbang is, and I guess I should have explained it earlier, if you never watch mukbang content. So when I first started my channel, I talked about somebody named Amberlyn Reed. She was a weight loss channel, and she also did a lot of mukbangs for a long time. And she would also fall into the trap. Somehow fat people have been tricked into thinking, oh, if I do a mukbang, which is just like one large meal, and I don't need anything else, then I'm good. I'm good to go. Except they end up eating like 8,000 calories in their mukbang, which is more than what they would eat in a typical day, and they keep gaining weight. And they're like, it doesn't make any sense because I see all these petite little Asian girls, eating live octopus on camera, and they're perfectly fine. And you're supposed to tell stories, I guess, when you do it. Just doesn't make sense. I think watching people eat is really disgusting. Unless it's like a competitive eater, and we're going to get to this man talking about Maine hot dogs. Like, I don't think Maine's known for their hot dogs, bro. Alright? I'm sorry. I don't think that's it. I don't think anybody's driving up to Augusta and they're like, you know what? I need to get one of those Piggly Wiggly Maine staple hot dogs. I really need to get that. And, that's fine. And nobody was requesting this. Nobody was like, hey, fatty, can you go to your local supermarket and pick up 18 hot dogs and some buns and eat that on camera? Big ups. That's what the fans want, right? Preposterous.
All that smacking in my ear. Look, you just... I ain't even starting on my first hot dog. He on his third.
I don't know if anyone's realized this, but I've been eating these in like 2 bites.
Yeah.
So this is the problem with this so-called mukbang. It's just watching Fatty eat a typical serving size in his everyday life. Because, he'll do his cooking with Fatty videos, and it'll be SpaghettiOs and some chopped up beef and, corn. And that whole pot will be 600 calories. And yeah, it's revolting, yeah, it's gross. But it's like, well, Fatty doesn't get that size by just eating that thing. He's eating something else. Well, you're going to see him absolutely devour these things. Everybody else is just sort of sitting there, eating it kind of normally. Robert's going a little bit faster. The other guy, he's eating kind of slow, to be honest. But, the whole point of a mukbang video is for them to sit there and talk about stuff. This could just be about anything. And it's not too surprising that Fatty is the most charismatic in this video. It's not impressive. It's not intriguing. But the fact that he's like, look at me go. I can eat these in 2 bites. Fatty, that's not something that you should be writing home about. That's not something that the fans are like, yeah, look at him go, Chris. You're slam dunking that. You're really doing real good. Look at you devour those hot dogs. Just with no remorse. Just no consideration of yourself.
Later on, I might not be feeling too legit. But, hey, I always enjoy a good glizzy in the mouth.
Oh, dear
I'm
God.
talking about pause. Oh, we got a sense of this guy. Oh, my Jesus.
Dear God, Chris.
Fatty does what he always does. He tries to, oh, you guys get the innuendo? Cool kids? How do you do, fellow kiddos? You see the sexual innuation that I'm putting on over here? And it does bring me back. It's like the mental aptitude of me in middle school talking to my friends on PlayStation Network, playing Call of Duty. Like, oh, I just did your mom, and I did that guy's mom, and I just 360 no-scoped you, dude. Oh, we totally owned you. It's like, That's the vibe I'm getting. And I won't lie, you know, I picked on him a little bit in the beginning. I kind of like the short guy. I kind of do. He seems like he'd be, well, I can't say that, but I'm going to. If you ever watch Filthy Frank, there's a video he did called Pimp My Wheelchair. There's a guy named Wheels in it. He was disabled, paralyzed, I think, from the waist down. But he had a great personality, was very quippy, and that's the vibe I'm getting from this guy. But once again, most of this video is just them eating. Just sitting there saying nothing, eating. And then somebody will say, wow, Chris, you're really eating too many hot dogs too fast. And then he'll be like, you want to watch me do it again? And the audience recoils in horror. Like, I just seen Dracula for the first time. But instead of Dracula, it's Facula.
You're slower than a bitch.
I'm savoring my hot
You
dog.
gotta finish that other half, man. I can't do that.
No,
all.
that's yours now, bitch.
Dude, I can't eat all your food for you.
No, that's yours now.
You just know Fatty's sitting there just like salivating. He literally ate his 7 hot dogs in like 5.5 minutes. Just ridiculous. Just didn't even care. And it wasn't even like he was purposely trying to eat super fast. That he was just in, alright, time to eat mode. And now he's just devour. Can't control himself. He's like DSP. And, you know, as he finishes his plate, he's like, you know what I'm going to do? Robert, free hot dog, snag, that's mine, snitch. And he starts eating that, and then they make a hubbub, like, why are you taking his hot dog, dude? And then he puts it back on his plate, like, I'll give it back to you. Oh, wait, you don't want it? You're gonna put it back on my plate? Alright, well, I'll just disgustingly smash it into my face. Just zero self-control. And I don't know why, maybe he's intimidated by short man at the end. I know he has a name. I feel bad for not memorizing what his name is. The dude ends up eating like 2 hot dogs the entire time. There's like 5 more sitting over there that you could devour. Alright? You don't have to go pick on Robert. I know there's a clash going on, but this man, his satisfaction comes from lightsaber duels, Revenge of the Sith, and eating food. Alright? You can't take one of those away from him. The Jedi needs all of his force.
My man, if I'm saying he'll take all the dick for us, we ain't gotta worry about being gay.
Dude, I ain't taking no dick for anybody, okay?
Really? But your name's Dick.
That's short for Richard, not Robert.
And you know Richard's an alternate name for Robert?
No, it's fucking not.
Yes, it is. Guys, come on, tune in with me here. Richard is another form of Robert. Come on, chat.
No, it's a different name.
Prove me wrong.
This is cancer. I can't take it. I feel bad for Robert, in all honesty, because I have to be a little bit cautious. You know, I have to put on the kid gloves a little bit. You can tell that when Robert interacts with everybody else, it's just there's something not attaching, not connecting up there, and that's all cool. He seems like he has a short fuse, but he's just a dude. He just exists. But Fatty, come on, guys, isn't his name Dick? you get it, guys, because that's another innuendo, just like eating glizzies. Isn't that funny, guys? I'm really funny. My channel is really funny, and the crazy thing is, he somehow, like, his channel, it's just like, it's painful, man. It's painful because they just don't post anything quality. And it'd be so much different if Fatty was posting like every other day, every day, just something short. I'd watch him if he was just uploading, hey, here's a Beyblade arena battle. Boom. Hey, here's me pouring milk on an anthill. Boom. I'd be like, alright, I can mess with that. But when we're going a week between uploads so that you can post this, which is just an unbelievably sad sight. You're fitting a foldable table that's not even like normal height. What, that table's like 3 feet tall. It's not even 3 feet tall. It's like 2 feet tall. It's not even as high as where their knees are sitting on the couch. And You're just like, yeah, we're gonna squeeze people in here. There's like 5 people in here. You know it's musty as hell in there. You got hot dogs sent in there. And then you're over here making fun of your longtime best friend, calling him Dick. By the way, Robert and Richard are not the same name. I looked it up. Could there be? Maybe Fatty knew somebody who was named Richard and went by Robert, or vice versa. And it's like, okay, cool, nice, but I literally have never heard it for anybody else. And I'm sure people in the comments are going to come in with a blaze of glory and say, actually, my non-binary social studies teacher in the 5th grade, actually, they were named Regina, you know, and they went by Robertina, all right? You stupid idiot. God, why do I even bother?
My man Nehi's up there eating close to the
Hey,
camera.
hell no.
That's that close-up of that glizzy shot.
Y'all have to tune in. We done did the hot dog challenge. We done did the Wreck-It Fest challenge. We don't know what other challenge may come out when it's Airsoftfatty on the streets with Nehi.
So we got Beetlejuice over here hooking us up with some wisdom, some knowledge. He's trying to inspire the fans, saying, you know, we're doing the hot dog challenge. Here's a close up of my mouth eating cheese puffs. I hope you really enjoyed that, fans. That's a dedicated little bit that we're doing for you. And then you have Fatty in the background. Obviously, he is just overselling it, overplaying it. You know that this man has definitely eaten 8 hot dogs in one sitting before. And he's over there, ooh, me tummy hurt too bad, me feel so sick, I'm gonna drool all over my shirtless body, because for whatever reason, he thought it would be funny if he took off his shirt. I don't know why. That's just his spiel now, and his hair looks like shit, and it's all a mess. It's all a mess, Fatty. I mean, I don't know who this is targeted for. I really don't. I'm over here trying to contemplate my entire existence, because this is a crime, all right? Hot dogs and cheese puffs and Kool-Aid. What is this? It's like a weird hillbilly fever dream. I can't be taking that anymore.
My body wants to reject it so bad, but my fortitude and my constitution keeps landing that fucking 20s. I want this out.
Ain't nobody told him to eat no 8 glizzies and 2 bites. He a real glizzy eater. that boy a glizzy eater.
I won't lie, his little slide-ins there, not too bad. Nobody told this man to be eating all these glizzies. He's the glizzy gobbler. And I'm about to get my glizzy gobbled in the bathroom here in a second. And it's a shame that the bathroom is just, happens to be in the same room as everything else. And we're just gonna human centipede each other's glizzies until the end of time. And that's gonna be the satisfaction. And I didn't include it in the video, but early on, I'm pretty sure you can hear the cat crying outside. So they probably just left it outside. They're like, yeah, whatever, no big deal. I don't know, guys. That's gonna do it for this video. Fatty waddles away into the outhouse, and it's probably like the monster from the Blue Lagoon. You just never hear from him again. He just gets vaporized into the filth and disappears. But until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.